Okay folks, welcome back. Tonight I'm doing an easy tea. I'm going to do bacon butties, but they're not really butties, they're Vietnamese rolls, crispy. Really I love them, they're my favourite rolls. They're very crispy and crunchy. So I'm going to crack on now, and I'll bring you over. And we'll put some bacon in. This bacon's not going to take that long. It's nice and thin bacon. I got this from the fruit shop yesterday. He had it on. And it was I think it was only $11 for the kilo, so I grabbed a pack while it was so cheap. Put a tray on the back there so I'll keep it warm, because I won't get it all in one pan. Well, that's a good sign up to now. It's not splattering, means there's no water in it. Stop it, get off, dog. The little dog keeps jumping up and his claws are that sharp. I've only got shorts on. And it's persistent. Oh, it's gone now. So, this is an easy tea tonight. Tomorrow, if it's not raining, I'm going to the night market for tea at the trolling track. So I used to go there with my missus, and I haven't been for quite a long time, so I'm going tomorrow. And they have a night market on. All the stalls are there and what have you. And all the food trucks and what have you, and then they actually do some races with the trotting horses. I used to have a thoroughbred trotter horse called Sunshine, and she had a little boy, and I called him Tangles because when he was born he couldn't stand up, he kept falling down, and his legs were that long, but he was a cross between a quarter horse and Sunshine. So, and Sunshine also had a little daughter. Can't think what we called her now. When I had my property, I had 11 acres up in Queensland. So, and I had my strawberry farm. I did all right with the strawberries. I should have kept going. I'd have probably been a rich man there. I certainly knew how to grow strawberries, I tell you. I never sold them. They sold themselves. I walk in with 20 punnets to a tray, and they never said how much. They said, how many have you got? That's the way to sell it. And then Sundays I used to do the Toowoomba markets, and I never got a chance to set my stall up. I sold them straight out of the outside of my car, and I had used to take about 600 or 700 punnets to the markets on a Sunday, and I got top price for them, top dollar. And I used to sell them to the shops during the week, and I used to I had a really big sizable crop one week, and something like 12 or 1500 punnets, and I would ask a certain price for them, and the guy in the shop, he tried to undercut me because he knew I had a lot to sell, and he was hoping that I would cave, and I refused his offer. I said no, I'd rather take them to the, I said to him, I'd rather take them to the dump and let you have them at that price. I said, it's a fair price I'm asking, and if you don't want to pay a fair price, don't pay it. I'll send them somewhere else. He said, all right, well, if you don't sell them, come back and I'll take them off your hands, but the price will have to be lower. I said, oh, I won't be back, because I will take them to the dump before I'll let you have them under these circumstances. Anyway, I went around Toowoomba. I sold every punnet for the price that I asked for in the first place, and not only that, I ended up getting new customers, and I refused to serve that guy again, and he used to ring me up asking me for strawberries, and I told him straight to his face, I said, I'll never sell you another strawberry till the day I die. The way you try to manipulate a situation that I was in. I said, but it backfired on you, mate, because I did sell them all, and I didn't have to take them to the dump, but I would have, rather than let you have them. I said, so don't even bother ringing me again. Anyway, he used to go to the market too. And I went this particular Sunday after that, and I had something like 800 punnets, or 1,000, something like that, and I sold them out by 11 o'clock, and I didn't get there till 9 o'clock. And I went to see his stall, and he had 200 boxes, and he'd never sold one. I could see them, they were still as full when I left as they were when I got there. And he looked at me and he threw daggers at me. He said, have you finished? I said, yep, I'm going home now. I sold all mine. Good luck with them. And I walked off. And he used to keep ringing me, asking me for the strawberries. I said, no, I told you. And I ended up getting a guy that used to take them off me at the high price, and he used to send them by plane to Dalby. He had a wholesale business in Toowoomba, and taught him a lesson he'll never forget. And I've always had sold food and that. I had my own business delivering to all the major stores like Aldi, and we had Franklin's, Coles's, Woolies, all the IGA, all the big stores I had, and I had the contract for the Parramatta area and the Surrey Hills area, and I had a massive business, and it was a commission-based contract. I was a vendor, but it was quite lucrative. I used to get paid per box on what I sold, and nobody else could do that area but me because I was contracted to it. And I was used to haggling with really people from all the major food chains. So I got a reputation of being a very hard man to deal with, which I didn't mind. And I was a bit like that with band work, you know. If the club didn't want to pay, they didn't get the band. It was as simple as that. But if you're any good as a salesman, like I did, they asked me at the company I was contracted to why I was so successful. And the owner of the company I was contracted to asked me at a dinner once when they invited us all to dinner. They used to do that regular advice. And he said, would you give us a talk on why you think you were so successful, Dennis? And he was called Warren Walker, the owner of the business. And he did sell out to a bigger company in the end after I left. So I went to Queensland, and I told them straight. I said, everybody thinks I sell your products, Warren. I don't. And they all looked, and I left a silence. And I heard them gasping. How dare you say that? What's it? Oh, Dennis, what did you say that for? All the other vendors, you know. I said, I don't sell your product, Warren. I sell myself first. And then I sell your product. Anyway, at the end of the talk, he come up to me, he put his arm around me. I was at the bar, actually. It was an open bar too. He paid for it all. And he come up to me, he said, Dennis, my old son, come here. Put his arm around me, he said, you're the only honest man here. I said, well, it's true, mate. If you can't sell yourself and they don't like you, they won't buy off you no matter what you've got to sell, mate. I know for a fact that the products I was selling were dearer than what they could buy at competitors. And they used to tell me that every time I went, oh, I can get this cheaper off such and such a body. And I used to say, nah, you'll buy mine. And they'll say, oh yeah, you got tickets on yourself. I said, no, you buy mine because you like me. And we all had a good laugh. And then they put their order in, I go and get it out of my truck. And he'd pay. And that's how we worked it. But I did have a reputation of being a tough salesman. But I learned that off my dad, because my dad was one of the best salesmen. He was another Donald Trump. My old man. Talk about the deal. He was brilliant. He taught me a lot. And I'll never forget it, because everything he taught me was absolutely spot on. Right, I'm going to assemble these now. These are for my son. Plenty of bacon. Hate stingy bacon. There's one. I have buttered these. Right. just make sure everybody's got some. Dish it out equally. It's only me and Glenn. So it's going to be a quick video tonight. But what I'll do tomorrow, if it's sunny or it's nice weather, I will definitely do some video of the night market. And if you want me to, just let me know if you want to see some of the night market. I think I've done one before when I took Beryl down there, but tomorrow I'm just going on my own. I was going to take Glenn, but he doesn't want to go. So I'll go on my own. And oh, look at that. I'm going to put some daddy's, well, not daddy's sauce, it's in a daddy's sauce bottle, some homemade sauce on mine. So, and then we'll have a bit of a taste test. Now, excuse me while I shout for my son, he can come and get his. Glenn! Your dinner's ready. What do you think I'm shouting you for? Right then. Get some sauce on here. There we go. Let's see. Oh, what's going on? There we go. Now, let's have a look at this. Bit of homemade brown sauce. These Vietnamese rolls are the best, mate. And do you know where they got the recipes from? From the French, when the French was ruling Vietnam. So really they're a French roll, like a baguette, a miniature one. Well, there we go. That's it tonight. Thanks for watching. Hope you watch it to the end. Give it a like, share the video. Keep comments going. Tell me what you think. It's only a quick video. And thanks for all those people who've subscribed to my channel. And I added Sergeant Fury Toes back to my channel the other day, because life's too short to be falling out with people, and I don't like falling out with people. And I said, let's hope we get off to a better start this time than we did last time. Because if he doesn't toe the line and treat me with a little bit of respect and a little bit of decency, and stop being rude to me, we'll get on fine. Otherwise, the same thing will happen later on if he doesn't toe the line. I won't I don't come on Facebook or I don't go on YouTube to be insulted. And I won't be insulted, especially when I've got other people, subscribers, listening into it. That's not right. I don't want to embarrass them, and I don't want people to embarrass me in front of them, you know. So, welcome back, Sarge. Let's hope things get off to a good start. Cheers, guys. Ta-ra. Ta-ra for now.